Go
keep
ahead.
track of everyone's time.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank
So
you.
you're going to what I'm understanding, what I'm hearing you say is that you're one role, but if someone has to move into the role of helping someone, then you switch out the roles as far
Yeah,
as so that you're sharing the responsibility. Okay, that sounds good.
absolutely. Because we have instead of 5 people, we have 4 people now. So
Okay,
we're fully aware that there might be some sharing or role kind of switcheroo depending on everyone's expertise and comfortability with the project.
okay. Okay.
Um,
And so the project, how do you feel as far as do you feel like the team can accomplish the project, or how does that work with you as far as the skill set at the table and the what's been asked of the particular project?
so far, we're feeling pretty good after talking with Morgan.
Okay.
She gave us a document that kind of outlined exactly what we need to do, as well as some orientation materials. So the
Okay.
team, like this week, we're focusing on the orientation and training. So we're
Okay.
gonna like look at all the videos and both create a shared account on Google Drive for the team as well as for individuals, so that we can practice in our own time and then come together to work on it.
Okay. And so the space of, because I understand with the semester you're using Trello boards as far as
Yeah.
being able to keep up with the task. So when you report to me on these Sunday weekly checkups, will you be able to have a Trello board that we can kind of say, okay, so for the next project, because we love ripping and we love the way that this moves, so that maybe a Trello board could be a space in which we actually ask the students to move in so we can adequately be able to look at where a project is.
Yes, I'll be making one in Jira and I can share it with you just to see what the tasks are and who's it assigned to and
Okay.
how far the team has gone with it. It's a really great way to track
Okay.
tasks.
Okay. Okay. And we use ClickUp. So, I mean, that's what I've used for management purposes. Are you familiar with being able to put it in ClickUp as well? Because even though you're doing Trello, I may ask for ClickUp for future projects. So is it okay if I share with you the management space so that we can kind of look at what the two offers and how they compare with each other?
Sure, absolutely. I've never used ClickUp, but I could definitely look into it.
Okay, okay, and I found it very intuitive. It seems to me, because I'm a fly by the seat of my pants kind of girl,
Mhm.
but I love structure when I don't have to sit down and create it,
Yeah,
because my mind is all over the place. But ClickUp for me is very intuitive because of the AI features that's there. So I'm gonna make you admin of ClickUp, and I'll see there. And if you could put them both in Trello and ClickUp, because ClickUp is probably gonna be how we move from this space forward. I would greatly appreciate that.
perfect. Yeah, that works.
Okay. So overall, project wise, what do you think of the project and the resources you've been given thus far?
So far we're pretty confident with it. Mostly getting into the milestone one, which is the orientation and training.
Okay.
That's the main one that we're aiming for this week, just to take a look at Canva, Airtable, all of the other software that you guys use, and make sure that
Okay.
all the team is versed on it.
Okay. So then so this week is orientation week, and that's what the Trello
Yeah.
board will represent. Okay. That sounds good. All right. So this is just a touch base. Are there any questions that you need answered thus far with the project?
So far we have 2 questions. So
Okay.
the first question is, do you need us to sign any NDA or anything as yet?
Well, I talked to Morgan, and what we'll do is we will add that to the documents that you will sign, and we'll make that part of the onboarding process in the future.
Perfect.
Okay.
And the other question is, some of the team members tried to apply for the roles, but they weren't successful. I know we sent you a list outlining who is doing what. Is that sufficient, or do you need us to like reapply to the roles?
Well, if you can reapply to the work roles and let me look at that, I don't understand why. Did it not take the upload resume, or what was
Um,
going on?
it might have been the postal code issue, because our postal code we take letters and numbers, and I believe the postal code for the US is only numbers, so that
So
might
does
have
it
been the
let
issue.
you hit submit after? Like the
Yeah.
submit button doesn't become not grayed out. It
It
just stays
doesn't
gray.
populate, and that's because
In
of
a
you.
way, yeah.
And is that because of the area code? Are they asking for area code?
Well, ask for a zip code instead
Zip
of a,
code. Okay,
yeah,
so use our zip code. Use use my zip code 2727597 and see how that works.
27597.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. But is
Perfect.
the link still up, Chelsea, or has that been
I think,
It should be up for like 6 weeks.
okay, we'll definitely take a look.
I'm just checking now.
Okay.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Raph.
Yeah. Let's
So
check what we have on so we can resolve issues right now. I like it in real time.
there's 3 jobs only there. Creative media producer, marketing funnel specialist, and community outreach apps engagement specialist.
Right. So you've got 4 positions there, and the project manager, is it listed or not?
No, there's only 3 positions.
Okay. Well, I'll go back
And
in and install the other positions because I think it was a total of 5 positions, was it not? I can't
Yes,
remember.
it was.
Okay.
did we mention that we lost that team member, or does Tamisha know that yet? Or
I
Yeah.
did mention
Oh,
that
Yeah.
was the engagement specialist, I think.
Okay.
That was the one that we weren't going to fill.
And so I think that because in the future, we're gonna ask that teams actually air the videos because you guys are working on the sample project that will create the small term video, the social media videos, but we're going to compile those videos to actually be a documentary for the client. And so I don't think that you're going to need the community engagement role
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
yet. So I think that is a role that you can skip past. But I think that when I did the roles, it did ask for the community engagement role. So you guys can kind of handle that. If that role pops up because it was already designed for a role, you can just assign that to someone else on the team that needs that is already completed work. Does that
Yeah.
make sense? Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay. And so were you able to use the zip code and get
so the job I'm
bypass?
supposed to apply to isn't here. Can I just apply to any one of them then? The marketing
Yeah, you
funnel.
can just apply to anyone and just see whether or not if the submit button becomes grayed out.
Okay, I'll just try the marketing funneling specialist.
Okay.
Just throw it all in there. You said the zip code 27497.
597.
Yeah, so that zip code, it makes it ungrayed out. So I'll just upload I guess it's just for the sake of putting the resume in at this point.
Right.
So
Yeah. Then that's
yeah.
what we want to see because that is basically for your portfolio so that we can see, okay, what do they currently have on their portfolio? Because on my end of it, I want you to leave with a better portfolio based upon what you say your skill sets are. So I'll look at that and see it and make sure that when you leave this internship, you've got something to say, hey, I worked on this project. Here's a link and you can go there and see exactly what you've done.
Oh, okay, nice.
Awesome.
Okay. So we've taken care of the roles. We know about, now we can use the zip code. Is there anything else that we need to?
No, nothing from my end. Is there anything else, guys? No, all good.
Okay. So what I will do from this conversation is I will send Chelsea you a link for ClickUp. You can look at it from the Trello space because this is just one of the tools that we use. I think it's amazing, and then you can kind of compare it and let us know what orientation looks like and what onboarding with the software is like. I'm on vacation. I'm going to be on vacation until July 1st, but you have got. Do you have my phone number? You guys have my phone number?
No, we do not.
Okay, let me
grab
give you.
that.
You can send me a text. I am very easily accessible. And if you send me a text and you need to meet with me the next day, I can schedule some time to get that done.
So what
Perfect.
was your
Thank
phone
you.
number there then?
The number is 919
Yeah,
744
yeah.
4388.
Okay, I threw that in the chat with us as well.
Okay.
Chelsea in the
Fantastic.
Teams meeting of like the meeting for today.
Fantastic.
Cool.
Yeah. And if you have any problems with the software, just let me know. Then I'll get with Morgan. And between the two of you guys, we can help straighten out any questions you may have with anything that is going on with the software.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. And so I think that the client that we're working on for this particular event, she's currently in convention right now with an assembly where she is actually organizing people right now. So she would like to meet you guys too. I think that maybe if not this call or the following call, you may have the client on the call to meet you guys personally to let you know more about the work from her perspective and what she does and why she does this work. So you guys are really understanding where you fit in the paradigm of helping working class people advocate for themselves.
Absolutely. That'd be awesome.
Okay. All right. All right, so I think that we've gone over that. We're gonna do ClickUp. We've resolved the zip code problem. You guys are aware that Shafia may join us on a particular call. This week I'll expect for what orientation looks like with all the softwares. And you guys now have my phone number so that if you need to contact me, you can directly.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So if there's no other questions, this meeting is 14 minutes.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yes, no problem. I don't like to keep people in a bunch of meetings. I just want to make sure you have your tools and you're familiar with those tools, and we can get the project squared away, and you guys walk away with being able to have an awesome piece of your portfolio.
Sweet. Thank you.
Thank you.
And enjoy the rest of your birthday.
I shall. Thank you,
Happy
ladies.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I'm 50 years old, guys. I'm 50.
Let's
I'm like
go.
half a century.
Wow.
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 That's crazy.
Okay, well, you guys enjoy your day, and thank you guys for lending your support to this, and we greatly appreciate it.
Oh, our
Thank you.
pleasure.
Okay, y'all have a good one.
You too.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, bye bye.